So I'm on my way to get some Isan grilled chicken. And what are they doing outside of the park here? Protesting chicken humaneness or something. I don't know. Kind of fucked up. But in this video, I want to talk about how all the losers are back in Thailand now. It's friggin' crazy. I mean, shit's been happening here in Bangkok. Not to mention everything I see online about what's going on in Pattaya and Phuket. We'll get into it here shortly. Alright, look at this. Chicken looks delicious. Should I feel bad? Those people were protesting and I'm just, instead of getting chicken fried rice, so I got seafood fried rice. So I'm gonna keep it fair. Keep it fair to the chickens. My friend got chicken too. So the losers are here in full force. Complete losers everywhere. I've seen so many recently. I'll tell you a little story at the end. An incident that happened to me 2 days ago. I will replay the incident for you. But I'm back in Bangkok for a few days in between, little trips around different places. I was in Japan, then Oman. I'll get some videos up from there. But back in Bangkok, and I gotta do a little ranting. So I've been in Thailand now. Lina? No. Suit. See, all the tourists here, everybody here. I'm near Ekamai. Fucking guy made me lose my whole train of thought. So, okay, I've been in Thailand now since January of 2020, right before COVID. And it was normal like every other time I came when I first arrived in 2020. And, COVID, everything happened. I had to bail out and get back in, do that whole quarantine. And so once I got out of quarantine, obviously not a lot of Farang here. Foreigners, anybody really. And it was great, but every year things have built up a little bit. And I gotta tell you, this year, this high season, the last few months, I've never seen anything like this when it comes to just every day in the news and on videos and everything. You're seeing foreigners fighting. So you got Indians fighting ladyboys, bar girls fighting Americans, British fighting Germans. I don't know, but fights everywhere. People, just so much bad behavior. Maybe the news, maybe the outlets didn't cover it before. Well, obviously every year it's, gotten a little busier, but this year is supposed to be less busy than last year, but it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. I mean, just the dirt bags from everywhere. I don't know if it's social media, my fault. I don't know, YouTubers, but just bringing them in. I don't know if it's problems with, you got the war in Russia, Ukraine, you got people bailing out, draft dodgers coming, whatever. But so many friggin' losers here this year. So in the last month, a guy I know has been pickpocketed twice in Phrom Phong, Phrom Phong, nice areas, and a bag like this, sort of like this. He's got a bunch of zippers, but I think one time he left something open and somehow somebody got his wallet out of there. It happened twice to him, actually. The second time they really didn't get anything. He had a dummy wallet in his bag. But I've been hearing that there's just been all kinds of pickpockets, all kinds of issues like that over here right now in Bangkok. Now, the incident that I dealt with the other day, my buddies are over here in this golf range. So I'm over here between Ekamai and Prakanang, I think it's called, something like that. Just hanging out, heading to a restaurant. So I figured I'd finish telling the story. I started yesterday and never got to finishing it. So I'm at a mall over there, near where I live the other day. And I walk up to one of the little vendors, it's a food court. And there's a little vendor in there that has those coconut things, the Thai dessert kanam. And I wanted it. Well, some guy was there talking to the girl that works there, kind of being a pain in the ass. I mean, kind of I don't know, I think he was begging, asking for food or something, but I'm like, so I say to the lady, I said, I want that one, you know. And then he looks at me, he's an American guy. He had a long gray beard, a little scruffy looking. Kind of remind me of one of those, like an enlightened guru hippie type of guy or something. I don't know. Maybe he hadn't bathed in a while. I have no idea. And he says, oh, do you speak English? Okay, I'll tell you right now, anytime I've ever been asked that, it's been a scam. Anytime anybody asks me, do you speak English, it's always a scam. Then I'm like, yeah, he's American, whatever. I'm like, yeah. Well, he could be a Canadian, I guess, but he sounded American. I'm like, yeah, I speak English. He's like, you know, my ATM card stopped working and I don't know what to do. I got no money. You know how many times I've heard that type of shit before? Complete bullshit. And I look at him, I go, he goes, I'm really hurting. I got no money. Can you help me to get some food? I said, dude, you shouldn't come to Thailand if you don't have money. He goes, no, I have money, just my ATM stopped working. I go, dude, you shouldn't come to Thailand unless you got that shit all sorted and then you got cash in your pocket or a backup plan. I said, you shouldn't be here. Oh, dude, you know, come on, man, help me out. Just give me 20 baht. I'm like, dude, get the fuck away from me. It was like that. I'm like, good dude, fuck off. Get the fuck away from me. Dude, come on, how about 10 baht? And I look at the guy and I said, I wouldn't give you 5 baht. He's like, you're a fucking cheap motherfucker. And I said, dude, I'm not cheap at all. I just hate fucking scammers. So get the fuck away from me. And finally, he just walked away, you know. But what a fucking dirtbag. He's totally scamming, you know. Totally a scammer. Total full of shit. So, you know, crazy, just wild. There are these loud motorbikes. But keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes peeled. You know, anytime somebody asks you, do you speak a certain language, or they lost this, or something not working, they're a fucking scammer. I wanted to punch this guy in the head. Then right when I went back to my table, all my buddies were sitting there, Charles and Chris and this other guy, and they're like, oh, where is he? You know, they wanted to go. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it off here. It's just too fucking loud. I hope you can hear me. I hope I don't gotta refilm this. It's fucking loud on Sukhumvit Road. Please subscribe to my channel. I know I have a lot of boring. Let me tell you. All right, before we sign off, let me tell you about. I know I put a lot of boring type of my travel videos though. So like on videos of some Thailand things, some talking head, different things, they may do well. You know, real estate, I may get a lot of views. I may, you know, I get ad revenue from those, so I make a little bit of money. How do I write off? Because I file taxes. This is all based out of America for YouTube. So I got to write off my travel expenses. So, you know, Japan, Oman. I know not that many people want to watch those videos, but that's how I write off my YouTube. Like, I don't show a profit. I make, you know, like $100 a year doing YouTube, because any money I make, I write off with my travel. So I have to put videos up from everywhere I go to write that off. Even though I know I'm not going to make any money on those videos, and I'm not trying to make money, but you know, the videos that do make money, there's nothing to write off. Like me walking down the street by my condo here in Thailand, I'm not spending any money to make this video, so I have to do it all like that. That's how little the insight of, you know, my original plan was travel, make videos, write off my expenses, and travel for free. Well, I pay for most of my travel. I just did my taxes for last year, just figuring things out, and I think I made $5 grand from YouTube, and those write-offs were done by March of last year. So I probably spent 20-some thousand to travel, and I only made 5,000 to YouTube. So you can see where this is going. It's kind of a hobby. It's a write-off. It's a hobby, and I'm spending a lot more than I'm writing off. It's a loss, but I'm doing what I enjoy doing, travel. All right, if you guys enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Catch you guys in the next video. Greeny out.